Good morning, boys and girls. So today we're going to have a look in your Clever Comprehension book. That's the one with the two children flying on the pencil, and we're going to have a look at the story or the little rhyme on page 26 and page 27. So I'm going to go through it all with you, and then you're going to get your own book after you've looked at it on the screen, and you're going to complete page 26 and page 27 beautifully on your own. So this is a little rhyme like we did Hey Diddle Diddle, and we are going to have a look at this rhyme. Some of you may know it already. So it's about the crooked man. If something is crooked, it is not straight. So if you hang up a picture on your wall and it looks like that, it's crooked. It's not straight nicely on the wall. Okay. So it's called the crooked man. And here's some pictures of crooked things. There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked penny and smiled a crooked smile. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a little crooked house. So if you have a look at the man, his body and his legs are crooked. He's bent over. Look at him bending there at the waist. And his house is very crooked. The top part of his house and the bottom part, and even his door and windows. Then the cat, not much of the cat is crooked, except it's got a crooked tail, looks like a lightning bolt almost. And then the mouse has also got a crooked tail. Then just to have a look at the rhyme, things that rhyme: mile. A mile is a distance. So we spoke about measuring kilometers, centimeters, meters. They have measured a mile. And New York, they run a race that is a mile, the New York Mile. And a whole lot of people enter that, and it's a very famous race. So they have measured in miles in this poem or this little rhyme, and he walked a crooked mile. So maybe he walked more than a mile because it was crooked. And they have used mile so that it rhymes with, it sounds like smile. All right. And we're doing money this week. He found a penny. He wouldn't have found a penny in South Africa because we don't use pennies. We use cents, right? We use rands and cents, but a penny is a coin. And here is a penny. South Africa used to use pounds, shillings, and pence many years ago before we made our own money, because that is the money that the United Kingdom or Britain uses, and the royal family, the Queen, uses pounds, shillings, and pence. So that's what we used to use, and he found a penny. So let's read it again. The crooked man. There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked penny and smiled a crooked smile. So he's happy that he found that crooked penny. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a little crooked house. So now let's have a look what you need to do. So here they ask you to fill in your own describing word for each picture. So you're not going to use crooked, 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 because that's a describing word. It tells you more about the house, the man, the cat, and the rat. Or the mouse, sorry, not the rat. And we spoke about describing words last week, and we said that the correct word for it is an adjective. So you are going to, like you did for your pets, you chose some lovely adjectives to describe your pet, to say what it looked like. You're going to choose lovely describing words for these pictures. So, here is a penny, but you're going to tell me what kind of penny that could be. So it could be a gold penny, a metal penny, a shiny penny, a dirty penny, or any one of those words. Or you can choose your own new adjective there. Here is a mouse. What kind of mouse? A grey mouse, a hungry mouse, a cute mouse, a little mouse, a naughty mouse. So you can, and then you can ask mom or dad or granny or whoever's helping you to do this to spell those words correctly. But let's see if you can find them on your own first, and then you ask for help with the spelling of them. Here is a house. What kind of house? For your adjective or describing word. Here is a beautiful house, a neat house, a dirty house, a new house, a broken house, a painted house, a red house, anything that you like to describe the house. Here is a what kind of cat? So an adjective, a boy cat, a happy cat, a friendly cat, a loving cat, a striped cat, a marmalade cat. That means it is like Garfield, it's an orange color, because marmalades are normally made with orange peels. It's like an orangey color. So any word that could be a good adjective to describe the cat. And the last one, here is a mouth, a smiling mouth, a happy mouth, a pretty mouth, a wide mouth. Any good adjectives you are going to fill in here. And as I said, you can ask somebody to help you with the spelling, but let's see if you can choose good adjectives to fill in there. Then the next page, page 27. So these are sentences out of the poem, straight out of the poem, but they are jumbled up. So you need to have a look again in the poem, read them. I'm going to read them with you and then rewrite them in the correct order. He had a crooked smile. He found a crooked penny. There was a crooked man. Oh, and this is a mistake. It should be they all lived together in a crooked house. Not the. Sorry, I'm just going to get a pencil to fill that in. This should be they all lived together in a crooked house. Now, grade ones, this is quite a lot of writing for you to do, and you may not have time today, So if you would like to rather do it like this, you may do so. So I would like you to do the exercise, but maybe you don't need to rewrite all of this onto these lines because that's quite a bit of work and you have other things to do today as well. So what you could do is forget about these lines. Let's just put a line through there that you forget about them. You correct that for they, and then you have a look and you say, which one of these comes first? So you go back to the little rhyme. There was a crooked man and he walked a crooked mile. So let's have a look. What comes first? He had a crooked smile? No. He found a crooked penny. There was a crooked man. And they all lived together in a crooked house. So which one comes first? Yes, there was a crooked man. So all you need to do then is number them instead of rewriting them. But it's up to you. You can rewrite them if you like, but I'm giving you the option if you don't have time just to number them correctly. So there you will put a neat number 1. And then you will do the rest. You'll find out of these 3 which is number 2, and so on. And then you'll just write number 2, number 3, and number 4 instead of rewriting all of them. Then the last exercise to do is what we spoke about with verbs that we did yesterday. So instead of buy, we bought. Instead of live, we lived. Instead of catch, we caught. And instead of walk, we walked. So now what they ask you to do is to fill in these correct verbs in the sentences as they are in the poem. So if you can't remember, you can go back and have a look here in the poem because they are used here. Bought, caught, lived. So let's see if you can do that without looking and you read the sentence. So, the man, what? A crooked mile. He, what? A crooked cat. And you fill in one of your verbs from yesterday. The cat, a crooked mouse. They're all what together? And I'm going to do it with you quickly, and then you can go to your book and try and do it on your own. So, the man walked a crooked mile. He walked. He bought a crooked cat. The cat caught a crooked mouse. They all lived together in a what? Correct, in a crooked house. Okay, so you're going to put the correct verbs that he already did yesterday or long ago from the rhyme. Right, so now you can go into your book and turn to page 26 and complete this exercise beautifully. Choose some good adjectives, number the sentences, and put the correct verbs from yesterday, not meaning yesterday, but meaning long ago. They've already been done into the sentences. Right, let's see how well you can do that. I'm sure you're going to do it very nicely.